Rookie moves. John's buggy's trying to kill us out here. It'll just shimmy its way up there. I did you wrong, Ron. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that was solid. Good morning or evening, whenever you're watching this. I'm in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and I'm fixing to go wheeling. A couple of randos from the internet that reached out. Actually, I met one in Thermopolis, and it took me a little bit to put together. But I do know this guy. His name is John. We wheeled together up there in Wyoming. But now we're in the Black Hills, and he's going to go show me around Hal Jons Trail. So stick around and let's go see what we get into. It's loud in here, usually. We just left the Steel Wheel gas station. I met up with John and Ron. That's not going to get confusing at all. There was about 2,000 duck jeeps in a line, and we are racing down this dirt road to try and get ahead of those folks because we do not want to get into that. This is Ron and John. I'm going to butcher that before the day's over with. We got Ron, John, and his wife Barbara. We think we have outran the jeeps, and we're going to go hit the trail, so let's just get straight to some action. Lindsay had to work. The kids wanted to stay back and swim. I got old sack lunch. So you take these hot dogs right here, shove them right there, and they'll be hot by lunchtime. All right, so we got an obstacle up here that John wants to try. Said that he has never done. So we're gonna see what it's about. And of course, I'm gonna try it too.
Up here. Try to get it walked down to that one. So I just gotta get that front to come down at least up here and try to miss it.
There we go. All right, I'm going to the other side. All right, good job. Yeah, dude. Hey, you made that look like it wasn't your first time.
That was the first.
That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
Ron does have rear steer. I'll hit this from a different angle for you. Got the Mojab sack over there. If you remember, Mark is a fan of the channel and we did a giveaway with Mojab. So Mark, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well.
Commodore JK couldn't.
Yeah. The blue bus can do it.
There you go.
That's a perfect example of front dig. The back was pushing into the undercut, but when you take the rear out, it let that front pop up. It pulled it back in. It's like the perfect diff rock right there if you don't take that line right. I know the footage from inside the buggy is not nearly as exciting, but I'll try to at least give you that if I don't need both hands. Oh, that was solid. I'm gonna try to climb this wall right here. I needed both hands to turn the steering wheel, but I made it. All right, so John has got a little pinhole leak somewhere he hadn't found yet, and there isn't a drop of water on this trail. It is dry as a bone, so we can't scavenge creek water. So we're sacrificing some of our drinking water. I have removed the cooler from my buggy, and we're gonna start putting cooler water in there. See if we can keep wheeling, but we might have to bow out a little early.
It's his fault.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just put this in the cooler. Save it for
the next stop.
the next stop.
Well, hopefully we can make it out of here.
All right, we scavenged enough water to keep going for a little while. I think we made it about 300 yards down the trail, but this time we figured it out. The fans are not coming on, and that is overheating the system. It's puking the coolant out, which is the whole problem all along. It's just a broken wire. There we go.
Some wire. This is a complete setup to bypass my radiator.
Yeah.
Fused. Switch fused this.
And the good heavy solid core wire. That's what you need to run a good fan.
John's buggy's trying to kill us out here, gonna make us dehydrate. Kind of feels like we're in the desert. I have not seen a drop of water since we left the truck out here. Got my cooler sitting in the sun, trying to get the ice to melt so we can get some water from it. All right, so we wound up not needing this, we don't think. We might need it. But check out what John has made that he keeps with his buggy here.
Ron.
I told y'all I was gonna mix it up. Hey, I'm surprised it took this long.
This is just a fused 30-foot wire with a switch on it, and you could be used to wire anything. If you had a short or any kind of system failure, you could just unroll this 30-foot of wire and it's fused with a switch.
Good quality wire, good switches, and just something he made himself from some local parts you picked up. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea for all of us to keep it. I keep wire and everything like that in the buggy, but Just a pre-made harness ready to go. You could run a fuel pump, a fan, I don't know, you name it, 12 volts, ready to go. And we might wind up using it.
We could run it from my buggy to yours.
Yeah, we'll just tether you down the trail.
We just got the wiring sorted out. The fans did come on. We're sourcing cooler water again. I'm so glad that I overpacked and brought way more water than I needed. All right, I think we're all good to go. Man, it pays to go wheeling with prepared people and being prepared. Between the three of us, we all had tools and spare stuff and extra water, and I think we're gonna finish this trail. Stick around and find out. That always happens when I'm talking to you guys. Not only did I bring extra water, it's really hard to bring you guys wheeling like this, so like this video, please. Gotta get a little front dig action here. Anyways, I brought extra hot dogs. I got myself hemmed up trying to talk to you guys, and John had to get out and stack a rock for me. Rookie moves. You notice my sticker collection. One day when this buggy's all gone, I intend to have this roof hanging on the wall in a shop somewhere.
Just a little bit, there you go. Straighten out the rear, just the hair. Straighten out the rear.
I absolutely just ruined that shot because I walked to the front as soon as he got the line right. I did you wrong, Ron. I'm sorry about that. This scene that you're watching here was actually almost 8 minutes long. I wound up cutting that out, trying to shorten this up for you guys watching at home. But this is the same obstacle that you see here that Ron was just on, and it took him a little bit. Good tries, as always. It's a lot bigger than it looks on camera, but this took some trying right here. Like I said, it was 8 minutes, and I had to position everything just right. John and Ron both were super patient with me. I felt like I could get up through there, and they were encouraging. They wanted to see me do it. It's kind of like I said in another video, when you travel with a small group, you can take extra time on these things and it be okay. And so we worked really hard on this right here. It took a lot of tries, a lot of front dig, a lot of steering wheel wiggle, and I finally got that passenger tire to fold over, as you can see, and it just hooks up and goes. So let's shorten it up and get right to whenever I get over this. Appreciate you guys watching.
If you can, yeah. I'm going backwards.
I want to come forward to the maximum and then front dig. Can I come forward more?
Yes. You're almost on top. Keep coming. There you are. Oh, yeah.
Now he's where I was at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was awesome. Thank you. I hadn't had to work really hard or have some really fun technical wheeling like that in a while. Well, that was fun.
You'll see when you watch, getting your tire up on that rock right there is...
And that's what I was trying to do, but I'm doing it blind from memory and trusting you guys and feeling it. You got to be patient. You can't get stabby.
Yeah, 'cause the hard part is that little undercut right there.
Yeah.
And you just manage to wiggle your tire through it and get this one to stay and climb at the same time.
That wiggle works wonders,
Yes, it does.
man. Especially with an aired down tire, it'll just shimmy its way up there. Man, the GoPro died on me back here, but I am so stoked about that line and making that. That was awesome, and I appreciate Ron filming that for me. I just appreciate these folks for inviting me out here to show me around on a Thursday. I'm having so much fun, and I'm glad I get to bring you guys along. I'm gonna explain something to my core crowd, some of the older folks I know watching my crowd. I'm gonna explain something important to you here in just a moment, so stick around. So this is wild. It's like a boulder-strewn valley through here, and all of a sudden it looks like concrete. I just like looking at rocks and all that God has made while I'm out here. I love being in the woods, no matter what. Hiking, biking, wheeling, anything. I love to be out in the woods. Man, I feel the temperature change in the shade up against this rock. It feels good. Man, this place is beautiful. South Dakota is growing on me. Sure is becoming one of my favorite states real fast. All right, so this behind me is the waterfall, which is obviously very dry right now. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. If you just stumbled into this video because you like rock crawling, I travel full time and go rock crawling all over the country, and I share all the other stuff. So hit subscribe and check out the channel. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So we finished all the hard stuff on Hal Jons back there, and we all got time to run one more trail. Apparently it's called Kong. Let's go see what it's about. Well, I just got defeated back here. I wasn't filming. I gave it a good try, but I had to back off. Now my transmission's running a little hot. So I'm gonna let it cool down and film Ron. Mine is running a little bit hot. I'm gonna let it cool down for a moment. All right, so John is between a rock and a hard place. So he can't go backwards because might break a shaft. That tire's tucked pretty good. So what we're gonna do is winch up a little high on this tree, pull the front end up and over with a little front dig action. It is far less humid than my last wheeling session in Oklahoma. If you missed that video, the thumbnail is here. Go back on the channel and check that out. I said I would explain something a little later. Now it's a little bit more quiet. So I know that most of my crowd is like 35 to 55 age range because I do look at the analytics. The reason that YouTubers and people will ask you to like or comment on a video is because when you engage with that content, that tells YouTube that people really like this video. They'll show it to more people, therefore the video gets more views and the channel grows. And I enjoy doing this. So if you like watching it, then please like the video and interact with us. And if you don't know, we're also on Facebook and Instagram, and you can see more up-to-date stuff on those platforms. A little simple winching and we're back moving again. Well, we all three made it back and got on the trailer, and that's a pretty solid day in my book. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one.